is up, guys? Back again with another toy review. This time of Optimus Prime RID. Now, this thing is massive. Mine's really, not holding together well in truck mode, but this thing is massive. He's not as tall as my Armada figure, but this guy is huge. He does have a couple of gimmicks in this mode. His sirens do work. Anyway, yeah, that's basically it. It also does have like a missile launcher right here. You can press this little back button and it releases all of them at once. And of course you got this little spot right here, which if you push it back will reveal two more little cannons. They look kind of like squirt guns, but I don't think they are. Alright, so anyway, now let's get on with the first part of this. We're going to pull the cab away from the back to where it only looks like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to untab it. If it'll undo it. We're going to bring this forward and then basically stand him up like this. We're going to bring these pieces and fold them back all the way on each side to where it's on the side of the fire truck. And then, once again, we're going to unpeg, twist these feet around, like so. Come back up here, lift these compartments up, bring his feet out, like so. And push these down. So, then we're going to take his arms, unpeg him, and then push his entire torso down to reveal his head. And pull his arms out like that. Bring each one of them down. And there you have his regular mode. I think somehow his trailer converts into a base mode or something, but I don't know how to do it, honestly, because I recently got this figure. The only thing it's missing is this little piece right here, the other side of it, but that's about it. It's a good little figure. I was big into Transformers growing up, so most of this stuff is amazing to me. But overall, it's a good little figure. It's got some articulation. Getting them into his super mode can be kind of challenging if you don't know what the hell you're doing. It took me some time to figure it out. So we're going to set him aside for now, and we're going to break up his trailer. So we're going to bring the trailer forward. We're going to take this and unpeg it, and then just set this whole thing aside. And this is it can be broke up to 6 pieces. You're gonna unpeg these two pieces. These actually form this super mode's feet, so I'm gonna get that part of it done first. You're gonna unpeg it from each other. You're gonna flip this foot around. Now, I actually found this out just recently. Before you do anything, you need to make sure that it is exactly like this, in kind of an L shape. That way you can fold these two pieces down without it catching. Make sure you do that, because mine kept catching. I couldn't figure out what was going on. Anyway, next, fold this piece, unfold this piece right here, and then you can kind of stick your finger in right here to kind of help push that up a little bit, and push that up. And set it aside. Do the same with the other side, like so. And then do the exact same thing with the other side. And we're just going to set these right here for now. And then we're going to unpeg these. Just set those aside for now as well. Alright, so what we're going to do first, we're going to take Optimus Prime and put his foot, make sure his foot is sticking out or it will not work. Kind of push him into his little socket if it will go. This thing gives me a hard time. I don't know what the damn deal is, but I will get it. Alright, and then from there, you're going to take this whole part right here, this little gray part, and stick it in, peg it into this hole right there. And then, of course, just do the same thing with the other side. Just make sure that all of your parts are closed up properly. Set it in there. Peg it like so. Alright, now this part coming up is going to be kind of tricky. So, just bear with me while I figure it out. Okay, so basically, I'm just going to take this, I'm going to stick it on right here. Same thing with the other side. Make sure the blue is sticking upward. There's these little blue parts right here. Make sure they're up top. If they're not up top, you're going to hurt yourself in the long run trying to figure it out. Alright, and basically, you're going to tab in like that. And just untab right here. Wrap it around. And boom. Now, here comes the weird, tricky part. You're going to have to pull out his shoulders to do this. These things are the weirdest shoulder pads I've ever seen in my life. They don't sit all the way down like they should. Like, you have to peg them in by these weird little things, but I'm going to try it anyway. Make sure the silver is sticking forward. And you're just going to kind of wait for it to pop on there, I guess. And then kind of just pull this entire section up. You need to make sure he's facing forward. Alright, now, there are 3 pegs. There are 3 pegs on the top of them here, which will match up to these. Now what you're going to need to do is take this entire piece right here and you're going to fold it like that. And then bring it backward. And you're going to twist his head around and push it forward and put those things up. Now from here, you're going to try to get these pegs, these three pegs right here onto these 3 pegs right here. Mine doesn't want to sit properly, so we'll see how well this goes. Sorry guys, I had to go out of frame for a second because this is going to give me an extremely hard time. This is giving me a lot harder time than it should. Oh, duh. let's try this again. Fold these up. Push it back like that. Alright. Push this down. Alright, now it's got 2 tabs right here which will sit into the chest plate. And there you go. And then bring that back down a little bit. Too tall. Too tall. Alright, let's see if I got it good enough. Alright, so there he is in all of his weird glory. Optimus Prime Super Mode from Robots in Disguise. Really love this figure. Just picked it up today. It's probably one of the best figures I have. This one and Armada are my 2 favorite, and Beast Wars Optimal Optimus. Those are my 3 favorite figures. I definitely recommend getting this one if you can find it at a decent price. Most of the time you can't. They're extremely expensive. I looked on eBay earlier today and I saw one on there for over $100, and that is okay, I guess. I personally am not going to pay $100 for it, but I did manage to get this one at a really good deal. Definitely recommend it. If you've got the money to spare, you know, spend whatever you want on it, but I love this figure. I could not ask for a better figure. He just looks impressive, and yeah, I like him. You can take his entire, like, crane section and turn it around to become a giant cannon thing for him, but I don't like to do that. I like to just leave mine facing backwards. Oh no, and that's one of the reasons why, because he does come unpegged quite easily. So, I definitely recommend the figure. If you got the money for it and you don't care to spend it. But, yeah, I definitely like him. I've enjoyed him. He's a badass guy. Definitely pick him up. Anyway, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Peace out.